Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Hatoful Boyfriend. Now, where we last left off, after joining St. Bird Nation's Academy, or whatever the school's name is, I already forgot it. I know, there must be something wrong with my brain, but anyway. After I first joined the Academy, I found a rather depressed bird that likes to hang out in the library. And I'm going to try to see if I can find a way to make his days a little brighter. Beyond that, I'm going to try to see if I can find Sakuya at some point doing some cheerleading practice, because I could use a good laugh. Oh, and I'm doing the sports festival, apparently. So, let's get started. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Sorry, I forgot to read the first line. Go to the... three-legged race, marathon, cheerleaders, first aid tent, library. Oh, this is a tough one. Do I want to give the Mr. Depressed Bird some unwarranted friendships? Or do I go for cheap amusement for myself with the cheerleaders? Friendship? Amusement. I guess I'll do the friendshipy thing and go to the library. May is practically summer already. It's too hot. I think I'll rest in the library. Ah, much better. It's nice that the AC is on, but do we really need it? Nobody's in here today. It's not on. I was just about to say... Hyoko, I think you can always count on at least one birdie always being in here. It's you, Nageki. I'm sorry I keep forgetting your name, Nageki. I don't know why. It's you, Mr. Saka. Whoa, you call me by my name. They don't turn the air conditioning on until June. It feels cold compared to outside. Oh, is that it? It would be a little strange to start spending money to cool a barely used library in May. Yeah, well, last I checked, books are preserved in colder temperatures better than warm temperatures, so... yeah. Anyway, aren't you going to participate in the festival, Nageki? Aren't you? Eep! I don't like it outside, so I stay in here. That's all. I see. Why are you sitting next to me? Do you mind? Not really. Listen. Our class president got duped into being a cheerleader, and I was stupid enough to not go and watch. Sorry. No. Keep going. Is this progress I'm seeing? And so I spent the day telling him about the festival and whatnot while he read. I don't know how much he was listening to me, but he didn't seem to mind. I think. Was that an increase in my relationship status with you, Nageki? The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Tosaka! Yes! You worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll do just fine. One day you could surpass me. I'd love to see that. I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nageki seems happy with me too. Yay! And we're in June. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. I smell drama. Yuya! What's going on? Salutations, Hyoko. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. My drama senses are off. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidge Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Let me guess, is Brian also responsible for all the other bird puns and bird terminologies that you all like to use so much? Can we officially blame Brian for this? Why don't you look it up right now, mon ami, eh? Try Googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adio, Hyoko. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... store, infirmary, or cafeteria. You know, I'm feeling a little ill. I'm gonna go to the infirmary. You again. Are you ill? Not exactly. Then why are you here? I came here to hear your voice and skip class. I've got to be honest, I came to hear your beautiful voice. I wanted to hear your voice. My voice? Yes, you sound like Snufkin. I don't know what Snufkin is. And, don't tell me you came here just for that. Would it be bad if I did? You're even stranger than I had thought. I'm fascinated. How I'd love to experiment on you. Sadly, I am busy at present. Please go elsewhere. Okay. I got kicked out. I guess being told I'm interesting is a step in the right direction. Or is it? That was disappointing. I expected more. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. I might as well try gym class now. It's the only one I haven't tried yet. Today is calisthenics. Ryuta, you're in high school and you still can't do a chin-up? Don't look at me like that! You're making me feel like a failure. Hyoko leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. That's it? Only 5 for 800 vitality? Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Anybody I know? Morning conference on 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Buy another alarm clock. May I wake up on time? Nageki. Wednesday is garbage day. Remember. Just who will be granting my wish, and how? Iwamine Shu. Oh. What should I wish for? Conquer the world by force. Rule the world from the shadows. Become a famous artist. I'll rule the world from the shadows. I wish to take the reins of power through clever schemes and rule the world from the shadows. Oh, hello. Is that you, Tosaka? Mr. Nageki! You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought that was me. No, why not? Yes, please. Alright. I trust you, teacher. Mr. Nageki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Your house is very rustic, Tosaka. I like it this way. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. What, do you live in a cardboard box somewhere, teacher? Sir, see you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Today's an elective day. What should I do? I am not going to gym again because I got such a pitiful increase in vitality. I'm going to just do math. Sir, how will integral calculus help us in life? Hard to say. It might never help you at all, Tosaka. But only studying things that help you in life is tiresome. Think of it as educational candy. Well, at least you're honest. Integral calculus is educational candy? I'm not prepared to accept this. Yoko leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Tosaka! Sir? Well done. You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Success! Hello, Ben. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long, and sometimes it seemed short. But either way, it's summer now. I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to borrow their summer reading pretty soon. Today is the closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, that just makes my job easier. And hello, Nageki. But I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Nageki? No reply. Maybe he's not here. Are you here, Nageki? Please be quiet in the library. Called it! Hello. You're rather noisy today. Did you want something? Nope. I was just wondering if you were here. Of course. I'm always here. He replies from his corner in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's assigned reading this semester. Is it any good? Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader. Like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books? It's pretty boring most of the time. What do you like to read? Huh? You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next. So you want me to recommend something? He nods. What about Night on the Galactic Railroad and Orihado? As much as I feel like choosing the first option, I feel like the second one would be a better choice. I don't know, probably to get a good ending with you or something. So, Orihado. What about My Little Nicobar Can't Be This Cute? I liked it. I think I know what anime you're referencing. I never heard that name before. What is it? It's a light novel that came out last month. It's about an incredibly tsundere Nicobar with a complex, and her faceless male protagonist brother, and yeah, it's definitely that one. I see. He sounds extremely uninterested. Don't look down on light novels. Kiriniko is cute. Crap, I was sure that would be the safe one. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. What's up with those ruins? How was a good run? A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. I don't know you. Where'd you come from? The sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. It looks a little bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeon Nations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there. You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. You're good at math, and yet you... logic. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on. The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit. I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Koshiba Azumi. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azumi. Then thank you, Azumi. Why, we're not gonna get a human sprite? Or portrait? You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There is a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding in tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so one or two more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we putted along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job, since I have the chance. I'll get a job. Forget it. Get a job! I think I saw a flyer at the station hiring high school students over the summer. It was the cafe, right? It's beautiful in here. Oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at noon... Oh, sorry. I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. That must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and there's two thes, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers. Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Urishihara Kenzaburo. I am the owner of Torami Cafe. I'm Tosaka Hiyoko. Welcome, Miss Hiyoko. I hadn't expected a human. Are you going to interview me? I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. And I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about. I'll be glad to. After all, I'm a vitality girl. So that's why I have such high vitality compared to all my other stats. I shall be relying on you for this summer then, Miss Hiyoko. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow? Of course. I am glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Hiyoko. Today's my first working at Mr. Urishihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression. Good morning, Miss Hiyoko. Good morning, sir. Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something. He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small, and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all. Well then, what do you think? It's very nice. I almost want to move in. Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself. Actually, compared to my house... Excuse me? I saw the flyer at the station and... Ryuta? Hiyoko? What are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Hiyoko? Oh, yes. This is Ryuta. You came for the job too, Ryuta? Yeah, I saw it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you already got the position, then that's that. Mr. Urushihara, could you use 2 people? Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do. I should do the job I was hired for. Give the job to Ryuta. I should do the job I was hired for. You already got a job, Ryuta. I'm sorry, Ryuta, but I really want to do this. Don't worry about it, Hiyoko. I got a couple more places to check. Perhaps some other time. I will be here if you are looking for something later on. I'll keep that in mind, sir. Have fun, Hiyoko. Almost opening time. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not about to mess up after taking the job from Ryuta. I wonder who the first customer of my life will be. I'm going to bet it's either Yuki or Sakuya. Or someone completely different. Y'all get a new girl? A human? A budgerigar? Budgerigar? I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm butchering some of these bird names. A budgerigar steps in the door. The first customer of my life. A young man who doesn't quite suit the atmosphere of the cafe. I was hoping for Somebirdy who'd raised a few more flags. Maybe a white peacock. Welcome. Would you like a bath? Or a meal? Or maybe you'd like Mr. Urushihara? I'll take Kenzaburo. Hey, wait a minute now. Yes, a perfect delayed reaction. Oh, hello, Rabu. This is Rabu, Miss Hiyoko. A regular customer. I'm something of an important figure here. See this card? 206 stamps. Amazing. Is he a cafe addict? Hey, what was... Sorry. Hey, what was with that when I came in? I've wanted to provoke that reaction of someone with a Kansai accent since I was a little girl. Thank you, Mr. Rabu. Thanks to you, my dream has come true, and I can die happy. You have the most simple dreams, Hiyoko. Y'all lost me on the roadside there. Well, that's how it is. Hiyoko, right? That seat there is my private property. Y'all remember that now. A new encounter in the little bird cage. Today is a good day. I shall make some coffee to celebrate. Please sit down, both of you. And so the 3 of us enjoyed an early afternoon pot of coffee. Wait, aren't I supposed to be working? Well, if your boss is allowing it, why not? I stayed out of the town for too long and it's late. What's with that moon? I think the moon is coming in at an odd angle. I mean the sun. Or whatever that is. I don't even know. I should know, but I don't. My brain is failing me right now. On my own, of course. Riding the stormy waves of life alone is what we humans are about. Hey, human. You remind me of a character from Danganronpa, but without the bugle hair. What? Suddenly I'm surrounded by a bunch of unkempt pigeons. You go to St. Pigeonations, don't you? You know, on second thought, why did I think of Mondo? I bet a rich little girl like you gets a lot of pocket money from Daddy, huh? Rich little girl going to a fancy school. Thinks she's so great. Gah! Darn it, I can't tell them apart. I can pick Ryuta out of a crowd about 80% of the time, but rock doves I've just met all look the same. Are you implying that rock doves are all gangsters, Hiyoko? Do you have some business with me? If not, go away. Hey, that's not nice. Punk Jin. Am I just... Show us some cash first. Cash. They buff up their chests, threateningly. Down, punks! Picking on girls in the park is a good way to get ostracized for life. What? What? You little... They're angry now. My hunter-gatherer instincts can feel a fight coming. Three pigeons on my own. Can I win this? Slam! Thud! The work of a moment. Somebirdy flits forward, and in the blink of an eye, the doves are knocked to the ground, twittering in surprise. Looming majestically over the fallen doves is... Azumi? That was close, Hiyoko. Are you sure you should be out this late? What the fuck? Who are you? Me? Well, I'm a passing takoyaki lady. The dove collapses before the might of Azumi's magnificent kick. Sorry, Azumi. I let my guard down. Easy for a kid to do. Life lesson. Always be prepared. Speak softly and drive a Sherman tank. She's so cool. I think I'm in love. Azumi? I'm working at a cafe near here over the summer. Could I treat you to something sometime, as thanks? Is that part of your credo, kid? Good by me. Azumi takes the pre-offered flyer, mounts her trusty scooter, and puts off into the darkness. A heroic entrance and a cool exit. I hope I can be like her when I grow up. Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go, Somebirdy. I think I will save that for the next episode. Thanks for tuning in to my latest episode of Hatoful Boyfriend. I hope you enjoyed it. And that, I will see you guys next time. Take care.